Welcome all. I just have completed my Phoenix Models 30cc P-40, which I've turned into 75 Squadron RAAF out of Port Moresby, A29133 Poly, which happens to be represented in the Australian War Memorial in Canberra. So just coming through, it's a bit of a... I didn't do too much to the kit as far as modifications. I kept it pretty standard, but I did add to the weathering and the decaling and things like that. Decals from Cali, and they came out quite well. I really liked the fact that this was a silver-based monocoat plane, which gave me the opportunity to paint it up and weather it right back to the bare aluminum. Which was a lot of fun to do. So just walking around the kit, we're going to have a look at the things that I like, things that I don't like. So first of all, Phoenix have modified this one. I think this is the latest version, and they have fixed the rear teardrop window. Well, when I say they fixed it, they have replaced the original. Unfortunately, they replace it with the B or C model window, which isn't accurate, but you know, I'll take that anyway. I like it better than what they had there originally. We'll just work with that. So floating around the back here, the flat tailplane elevator is a bit of a letdown, really. Most of the others have got an aerofoil section, but this one very lightly built and flat as a pancake, which is okay, as this is just going to be a sport flyer anyway. So we made it through. Unfortunately, you can see some of the weathering I did. It highlighted some of the cross beams that were in there. So we'll see how that goes. Everyone else seems to say they fly quite well. So we'll just see how that pans out. I haven't taken it up in the air yet. I really like the fin and rudder on this plane. Nicely shaped. The full plastic hinges, which are epoxied in, as opposed to on the tailplane they still have the fabric hinges, which, you know, come here or there. We'll see how they pan out. Maybe be replaced in the future. Coming around the side, a lot of weathering I did here, scraping it back with with steel wool to give that nice little rough finish. These were pretty well beaten up. They were in the jungle in New Guinea, and they copped a lot of abuse. Pilot inside, he's a Warbirds pilot, warbird.com pilot, and I just did a little bit of modification in there to get him in there, and he looks quite good. Adds a bit to the finish of the model. Panel lines I did in my usual measure with the 2B pencil. Scrubbed up a little bit on the ailerons, you can see here. We just scraped them back with a number 11 hobby knife to get that metal finish coming around the front. The machine guns, they're okay, you know, I whack them in. The gear pods are not exactly scale, but you know, they do the job as well. I used some wheels I had from a Seagull Models Hurricane, which were a little bit bigger and a little bit rounder and very light as they rotate back into the wing. The lightness helps as the CG goes. Standard exhaust manifolds, we put those out. They're the ones that come with the kit, just painted them up a bit. They came out okay. You can get nicer ones, but you know, I didn't go too crazy. What I did do was I closed the cowl flaps on this one. I just couldn't cope with the cowl flaps. P-40s only have 4 cowl flaps. And they've got 7 on this one. So that sort of drives me nuts. So I just closed it up. I couldn't deal with it. Lots of airflow through the cowling. And if I can get in here, you might be able to see at the back, there's a hole right back in there, just flows right through. Speed controller I got in there's 120 amp speed controller, E-Flight 160, and I'm going to run it on 10 cells. I think that's a 1810 prop, something like that, which goes on. And the spinner I used is a True Turn 5.5 inch spinner, and that one, it's not too bad. It's a lot better than the one that comes with the kit. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with the outcome of it. I did this model because I wanted to do the RAAF scheme in a Kittyhawk, and I'm kind of happy the way it came out. Cali graphics do the job. I'm pretty sure that we could have painted them on, but with Cali does a pretty good job. Bit of a wait this time with the COVID crisis. Everyone was building, I guess, and so there we have it, guys. It's the Phoenix model, 30cc, 80-inch wingspan, P-40, dressed up as a Mark 1 Kittyhawk in the RAAF 75 Squadron colours. Okay, thanks. We'll see what we come up with next time.